Get low when the whistle go.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna be doing this a little bit more often now, and just having conversations. So if you want to do this and whatever, just go on my Instagram page and just like comment like, yo, I want to do this. So what you got to do is download Uvu. Right now I'm currently working out the kicks because it's a kind of pain in the butt to, get this thing started and all that stuff. So we literally spent like 15 minutes trying to figure out what was going on. But don't worry, me and my friend are working something out. So we're here to talk about Spider-Man because that's the option of his choice. So we're going to decide, who do we want to play Spider-Man? And you said
Logan Lerman?
Yeah, Logan Lerman. Okay, I say Asa Butterfield. So why do you think Logan Lerman would be a good Spider-Man?
He portrays the perfect, nerdy, awkward Spider-Man. And in that movie, he plays a freshman. And I know that Marvel wants someone a little bit young, but he's only 24 years old, so I think he'd be perfect.
Wow, that was actually a very good reason. I'm not going to lie. The reason why I say Asa Butterfield, because as far as his acting career going, he is pretty good. He was good in The Boy in Striped Pajamas, and he was good in Ender's Game. He's just, as an actor, he is just like he can be an A-lister, and to me, he has that Peter look. He just has that. He has that Peter Parker look, and he can easily embody this nerd because he's not exactly the body of a football player and stuff like that. So I think with his looks, he can last a long time, and he can be in their pocket for like a good 20 years if they really wanted to. So that's why I say Spider-Man, and why he should play Spider-Man. So is there any other reasoning why you think Logan Lerman should play Spider-Man? Why he should play Spider-Man. So is there any other reasoning why you think Logan Lerman should play Spider-Man?
Yes. If you've seen Percy Jackson, he's like the perfect action star. He gets down the action good. And honestly, I really haven't seen any action from him. And plus, he's British, and I don't know about his accent, his American accent. So that's a concern for me. But like Logan in Percy Jackson, he nails down the acting and the action chops.
Yeah, that's a pretty good reason, and you're actually kind of convincing me a little bit. But like I said, I think Asa, with the right tools and the right proper training and all that stuff, he could do it. But you did say he is a good action star because he did play in Percy Jackson, which has that little sci-fi, goofy kind of action, and Spider-Man is all that, and we haven't exactly seen that from Asa Butterfield. So that is going to be interesting to see, but I'm interested in anything with Spider-Man because I'm just ready to have this new Spider-Man casted, and whoever Spider-Man is, I don't care if it's Logan Lerman or I don't care if it's Asa Butterfield, whoever it is, doesn't matter, because I just think Asa Butterfield, when I saw that list, I was like, I just saw Peter inside Asa Butterfield. I thought he was perfect, and then you say Logan Lerman, and I'm like, oh, you know what, that's pretty interesting. So, I'm all down if he is, but who do I really prefer? I don't prefer anyone. I just want to see the Spider-Man get casted, and I trust Marvel by now to make the right choice. So if they don't choose Asa, then I was wrong, because I just see Asa playing him. I don't think he should play him. I just see him playing it. What about you? Do you want, or do you think he should be casted, Logan Lerman?
I think he should be casted. But we gotta remember that Marvel doesn't have like full control over Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's true.
Sony has some say in it, so maybe I'm like scared that Sony will mess it up, and because Sony hasn't really had a good track record lately. So I'm scared about that. But I like Logan Lerman is perfect. Ever since I saw Percy Jackson, I'm like, whoa, this gotta be a really good Spider-Man. Like, seriously, I swear, ever since I saw that movie, even though it was a really good movie, I thought he would be the perfect Spider-Man. And when I first heard that Andrew Garfield was playing Spider-Man, I was like, okay, a British actor. So I was concerned about that, but he played a really good Spider-Man. But Logan Lerman, he's really good. He's young, and he's a really good action star. He's proven that. and I really want to see him play Spider-Man and just portray the role on the goofy side.
Yeah, that would be really interesting to see. And I like where you said that, yeah, Marvel doesn't have full control, so it does kind of scare me because Sony doesn't have the best track record, and Sony doesn't make good decisions typically, like with forcing everything into one movie and stuff like that. Just casting sometimes are crappy, and the whole deal with the Rhino, that kind of angered me a little bit because I was like, yes, Rhino, but then the metal suit, I was like, okay, whatever, I'm still excited. Then the Russian accent, I'm like, okay, I'm done. So if Sony learned their lesson, if they really did learn their lesson, they're gonna not like take all creative ideas from Marvel, but they're gonna at least give it some thought. So if they do say Asa Butterfield and that they are like, you know what, they have the better track record and stuff like that, so we're gonna at least look into why they think that, and if they agree with them, then that's good, and if they don't, then there's kind of a problem there. So that's where I'm a little concerned, like this whole deal. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, I like it that they have a deal, but it's kind of going to be difficult down the road, because short term it's amazing, then, you know, nothing with relationships really last long. They don't last forever, so my concern is that these guys these big companies are going to have a fallout, and they'll be like, you know what, I don't want Spider-Man doing this, I don't want Spider-Man doing that, I don't want him to retire this early, and all that stuff, and then it's going to just cause mayhem after mayhem. Because what happens in, let's just say Spider-Man's been in this universe, but the contract was years ago, and Infinity War is coming up the road, and they want to retire Spider-Man there, but Sony has other plans for it. There's not going to be a good thing, because then Sony still has the rights to them, and they're going to go off making their own movies, and then how are they going to explain, yeah, Spider-Man, you know, the Inhumans, whatever, Spider-Man's not going to get involved in that, and it's going to get confusing for the audience, and that's what my main concern is with this whole deal, because I'm afraid that they're going to have an argument or something like that, something they're not going to agree on, and stuff like that. So, do you have any concerns with the deal or anything like that, or is that just me?
Well, my concern with the deal is that, oh man, I forgot, I was just thinking about it, Sam. My concern with the deal is that, like, what Sony did, I forgot what I was about to say. Let me think.
Don't worry, I lose my train of thought a lot. Happens.
Yeah. No, but, like, what they did with the Rhino, and they wasted such a good talent, Paul Giamatti, they wasted such a good talent on him, and now, like, in the trailer, you saw the fight scene at the end, and you're like, wow, I can't wait to see what happened after that. And then the movie ends, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, that did anger me. That really angered me. That one scene angered me. That was a terrible, terrible decision in marketing and all that stuff. They made the Rhino look like he's going to be a key part because they kept on showing these scenes after scenes, and then you only figure out that you see Rhino for a good 30 seconds, and then that was it. So I hope they don't have any control of the marketing campaign. I really don't.
Yeah, I think they should have. Oh, sorry about this. I forget. I think they're gonna announce who Spider-Man is in the next couple of weeks, because I think we all know that Spider-Man's gonna be in Civil War, and I think they're gonna announce who he is before they start shooting his scenes and like pictures don't get leaked. So I think we're gonna find out who Spider-Man is in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, because eventually they're gonna have to spill the beans, because a lot of people are gonna start, like, what's going on, all that stuff, and then I don't think it's gonna be like Marvel announcing it. I think Marvel has at least the common courtesy to be like, he's your character, you let us have this amazing deal, let you have the common courtesy to, tell everyone who Spider-Man's gonna be. I just hope they don't get leaked who Spider-Man is. I don't want that, because they don't have a good record of, well, basically of anything. They don't have a good record of keeping secrets, not talking about the whole hacks and stuff like that. Previously, you found out months before the announcement was supposed to come out. Like, let's say, they, for some reason, I'm just making up something, they had the Hulk, right? If they had the Hulk and then they're gonna cast a Bruce Banner, they're gonna plan it like 3 months ahead. Somehow, someone already found out who it's gonna be, and it's confirmed and all that stuff. So they don't have a good record with that. So that's why Marvel. I think Marvel's just going to be like the bodyguard in this case. They're going to be like, yeah, we're going to shield you, make sure you don't do dumb decisions and stuff like that, and we're just going to put you under our wing. Like, Marvel's the big brother, and they're the little brother. So I think they're going to be like, yeah, they're going to like slightly push them into like their first actual footsteps into actual success. So I'm thinking like, you have the announcement, like you have this announcement, because we already have enough fans behind us. I think you need a little reboot, so you make the announcement. So I do think it's going to be in a couple weeks, because if they're not going to do it in a couple weeks, eventually it's going to get leaked, so they can't hold such big news for so long. Even because if they do have him casted already, which I already know they do, it's only going to be so long that you're going to figure out that someone was casted. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on this.
Yeah. Or maybe they'll hold the information for quite a while, which I think will be impressive, and release announce who Spider-Man is at their own convention that they do, and like they do now, like last year where they announced who Black Panther is and their lineup for the next 5 years. So I think they might announce it there if they can hold it on that long, which would be impressive and really cool.
Yeah, if they
for
do
the fans at least.
Yeah, if they do hold it that long, that would be pretty impressive, because if they do have a series of announcements in one day, that would be pretty awesome. Then they're going to just basically be following what Marvel did with the huge announcements with the 4, 5, 6 years of movies coming out. If they can hold it off that long, then everyone's going to be happy, instead of just like getting a little leaked footage or a little picture or something like that, or just like, oh yeah guys, just to let you know, whoever's going to be Spider-Man. It doesn't matter to me how they announce it, but bigger fans of Spider-Man, I am a huge fan of Spider-Man, but just tell me who it's going to be. I don't care how you tell me, but the guys and girls who care, they're going to want it to be in a spectacular emotion. And I think they're going to not just say, yeah, in an announcement, they're like, yeah, guys, guess what? Asa Butterfield is going to be the new Spider-Man. They're not going to be like that. I think they're going to do it in a spectacular way and stuff like that. So, yeah. Anything else before we shut down?
Yeah, I'm hoping that like the scenes that they do with Spider-Man and Civil War is not what they're doing with Suicide Squad, which just like leaks every 2 seconds. I don't know what's going on with that thing. I think because they're filming in cities and stuff, it's kind of harder to make it like a better security. But there's like leaks every 2 seconds, and
yeah,
they just leaked a picture of the Batmobile on set, which is cool.
Yeah, that's gonna. I'm starting to feel like the new DC is gonna be like having situations with the leaks and all that stuff. So I hope that gets under control, and I hope this whole Spider-Man thing gets under control, because we did have a lot of good movies, but they always end in garbage. Like the third one for the original trilogy, the third one garbage. If you like it, that's all right. But and then the Amazing Spider-Man 2, I was very disappointed. I didn't hate it, but I was very, very disappointed. So like they have to somehow maintain that consistency of brilliance, because he is such a good character. So somehow you got to keep that magic going and going and going. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and all that crap. Later and goodbye.